This is your warding order, or ward up, for Operation Mandatory Fun, where the mission is to boost morale to heights it has never been seen before, to motivate the unmotivated. And how are we going to do that? By reclassing an emergency response vehicle to the MRV 19, the MRV 19. Motivation Response Vehicle 19. So join me as we look over the MRV 19. As you can see, there are some random pieces of a fire engine spattered all over the shop, but we've changed some things, such as already naming it the Morale Response Vehicle 19. Kind of like how SEAL Team 6 started out, we don't actually have 19 of these. It's more of just to, motivate people, to make them know that there's a lot more out there when there's only one. PsyOps, you get it. But we've got 9 plate for the back, which I'm going to show you because we tore out a lot of stuff to lighten up the load and create a, what's it called? A Lido deck, which I just found out what that is, but it's basically the party deck of a cruise ship. So, we have a Lido deck. We have a cruise ship dance floor on the MRV 19. Sad story. While trying to get some of the identifiers off of the MRV 19, somebody gouged the ever-living shit out of the paint down to the metal. And we thought that the MRV was ruined. But we had a fantastic rap company come out and save our ass with the most patriotic rap I have ever seen. Dedicated to boosting morale, 15,000 gallons a minute, if it still had its pump. That's right, firemen. You thought I wanted to be cool and be just like you. Well, you're wrong. I didn't want this to pump out water. I wanted it to pump out alcohol, booze, and a gosh dang dance party. And that's what we're gonna do. So we said, F you, pump, except that the transmission is kind of interlinked. So we took out a portion of it. But we're gonna put up the facade and we're gonna make that look official, like it still works. Aesthetics, right? My favorite part is where the booze and televisions go. This will be the Class 6 distribution center for all of your spirits. This will most likely be where a television is mounted, so we can watch the game while we're tailgating. Hoo-ah! And this is TBD. Not really sure. Could be another television. I don't know. Write in the comments what you think we should put in this third one. You might notice that there are a few combat patches up here. 82nd Airborne 101, SF, Engineers, SAONs. It's because this bad boy's already been on a couple deployments. We've already transported a couple kids, birthday parties, a St. Patrick's Day, our own little parade. And had a blasty blast with it, trying to boost morale everybody around us. And that's what this vehicle is meant to do. This isn't just some weird party van for me. Myself and a co-owner are going to be driving around and boosting the morale of veterans, first responders, military units that are having mandatory fun days, just all around wherever there is some morale that needs boosting and mandatory fun is going to ruin your day, we're going to make sure that we take care of that. So let's go check out the back. Throughout this truck, I've put in a couple Easter eggs for friends, family members, and guys that I've deployed with. And one of them is dialing 9, Juan. I see you, Sergeant Major Morales. You are not forgotten. And I can't wait for you to jump on this bad boy and have a couple drinks with me, Juan. Taking out the pump of the back of this fire truck was a pain in the ass. Now, not only did we take out the pump, we had to take out the large basin tub that holds about 500 to 1,000 gallons of water.
Yeah, we cleared up all the wires. Used to be a huge rat nest back here. Now we got it all cleaned out. Getting ready to weld in the standing area in the back here. Look at the size of that fucking pumpkin. It's bigger than a beach ball.
I thought it was going to be as easy as just throwing in some steel beams in here and a little bit of diamond plate on the floor and you're good to go. But most of the body is made out of aluminum, and the steel frame, when it touches aluminum, I guess has some sort of chemical reaction like rust. So we have had to put rubber stoppers and bumpers on everything and paint the steel just to make sure that there's no corrosion going on when the two rub up against one another. And you'll see in the videos, we had to remove a bunch of random, just sliding things and different attachments back here. Just to make enough room so that we can have a beer and dance our fantastic, fucked up faces off whenever we decide to pull up at your party and have a gosh dang good time. We've got stairs that are being welded up now that we'll be putting in soon, hopefully today. Join me inside, and let's look at some of the advances we've made in the cab. Now, last time that we were sitting in here, this pad wasn't here. What we're going to be doing is getting this attached to this diamond plate so we can sit a few more asses comfortably in the cab. We've also removed the SCBA tanks, which used to be placed in the back of these seats, and replaced them something a little bit more comfortable than a SCBA tank holder. Normally firefighters would have their tanks in here prepped ready to go or already on their backs, and this slot would allow them to jump into the truck and jump out already ready to breathe when they run into a fire, but not so comfortable when you're driving around trying to get a little bit of try to get a little tipsy. When we removed them, you got an extra 6 inches of seating space, so there's a little bit more room in the cab, and let me tell you, a couple extra inches is a big deal. My girlfriend said that this was 6 inches, so I know what I'm talking about. And by girlfriend, I mean imaginary person, because I'm very alone. Look, see? This
is the hole that we filled. So instead of falling backwards and acting like your spina bifida crippled grandfather, you can sit comfortably, luxurious. This isn't fine Corinthian leather, but it's a close enough knockoff to where I don't think anybody will notice. That, for now, is the tour of the MRV 19 and what we have gotten done so far. So feel free to stick around, subscribe, throw me a like, so you can see the next video and the different shit that we do to this fantastic beast. Later, weirdos.